The community is furious. As long as Filecoin lives, reforms will never stop. Reform the Filecoin Foundation. Revive Filecoin. For Filecoin to achieve a better development, the Filecoin Foundation F must be reformed. Filecoin and the incompetence and conservatism of F bear inescapable irresponsibility. Warriors of Filecoin. Today, December 1-2, the Filecoin flag is trembling in the cold wind. Then network's total computing power has tragically fallen below the 2.0 IB mark, precisely to 19999. IB historicelo. Over the past 1 days, computing power has plummeted by 1,863 IB, equivalent to 1907,712 Pi blood being brutally torn away. Averaging a daily evaporation patronum 5 Pi. Physical storage space has shrunk to 2,5 IB, with deal client DC data decreasing by 0,15 IB over 4 days. Committed capacity. CC computing power has withered like a severed limb, shrinking by 0,15 IB.
This is not just a simple decline in numbers. This is the life and death agony of the Filecoin network. Manufacturers are exiting in droves. Miners are shutting down machines like a tidal wave. Active storage provider nodes have sharply decreased by 115. And although total accounts have barely surpassed 3.71 million, it cannot hide the lifeless stagnation of the ecosystem. Where is the king of decentralized storage? This is clearly a lone ghost on the brink of extinction. Even more heartbreaking, the total circulating supply has ballooned to over 800 million fill exactly. 80099 Fill. This massive body is still shamelessly increasing by 51000 fill every day. The total pledged amount is pitifully low, at a historical minimum of 1068 71356 fill, decreasing by 1041 1483 fill over 41 days, averaging a daily drop of 25000 fill. Burned amounts are around 4000 fill per day, with a cumulative total of 41.303 million fill. But this is merely the scraps from punishing sector terminations, unable to reverse the network's decline. Total released amounts are 260,000 fill per day, leading to severe overall inflation. When did the daily ecosystem needs and consumption fall to this level? The price is even more miserable. This vicious cycle is like a meat grinder devouring everything. Low prices force manufacturers to exit. Exits cause computing power to collapse. Collapse makes the ecosystem hard to revive. Revival difficulties lead to even lower demand. Prices hit new lows again. Until the entire network is reduced to ashes, the chief culprit is none other than the incompetence and inaction of the Filecoin Foundation. You self-proclaimed guardians, what exactly are you guarding? Your own thrones? Or are you personally burying the Filecoin dream? Netizens on GitHub are vehemently denouncing. The Foundation must reform. A series of factors have caused the network computing power to plummet from 24.569 IB to 22.91 IB, and now below 20 IB. Big names have spoken bluntly. The Foundation needs to take measures, but it's a bit difficult. Where is the difficulty? In your incompetence, in your inaction. Over the past 41 days, computing power withers daily. Pledges collapse daily. Circulation inflates daily. What is FF doing? Monthly reports are empty. Deal data is perfunctory. FVM upgrades are procrastinated. Ecosystem developers are starving for grants. Miners beg for subsidies. Yet you are in meeting rooms, pontificating about decentralized ideals. And the result? Capital flees to other chains. Projects suffer chilling effects. Computing power vanishes into smoke. Network inflation worsens. Prix prime like cliff. You are not guardians. You are grave diggers. Low prices cause manufacturers to exit. Exits cause computing power to decline. Decline makes the ecosystem hard to rise. Difficulty rising leads to even lower demand. This cycle's source is precisely your incompetence. Under your inaction, Filecoin has fallen from the king of storage to a discarded child of Web 3. How can it seize the market? Reform FF to break the deadlock. Comrades, wake up. Experts have hit the nail on the head. First, pull up the price, and the ecosystem will naturally rise, entering a virtuous cycle. But pulling the price requires foundation cooperation. This is not a dream, but the reality after reform. Listen, the community's anger is already burning. If you continue inaction, Filecoin will forever fall into the abyss. Circulation continues to surge. Pledges go to zero. Computing power returns to zero. Price turns to dust. But if reformed, it will surely rise from the ashes, with the storage data stack dominating Web 3. Miners, developers, investors, the entire community unite and force FF to reform. Filecoin will not die reform until victory. Reform FF. Revive Filecoin.